students. Today I am describing permanent tissue. In previous class you have already read about parenchyma. Now I am starting collenchyma and sclerenchyma. But you in comparative study you have seen the characteristics and structure of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. That's why this place is vacant. That means I have already discussed, and in your notes you have to add from the comparative study which I have discussed in earlier classes. Now I am discussing permanent tissue. Now look at the board. Permanent tissue, collenchyma. Collenchyma is actually derived from parenchyma due to secondary deposition of pectin in cell wall. Pectin is deposited, as you have seen in the comparative study, that how pectin is deposited in the corner like this. How pectin is deposited in the corner along with the cellulose. Now, what is the location where it is present? Actually, flexibility in different parts of the plant is provided by the collenchyma. Flexible parts. It is present in flexible parts. As for example, tendrils and stem of climber, leaf stalk or petiole, you know very well that it is also flexible in nature. In TS, you will find it is present in hypodermis, but it is strictly absent in monocot. Now, come to the structure and characteristics. We have already discussed in comparative study. You have to learn from there. Now, come to the function. Its main function is mechanical strength. Mechanical strength in different parts of the body. Other than mechanical strength, if chlorophyll is present in that condition, it performs photosynthesis. It stores food and allow growth and elongation of organs. This is the detail of collenchyma. Some parts you can take, especially structure and characteristics, from the comparative study. Now I am starting sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma. When you will see sclerenchyma, you will find either elongated or rounded in structure. Rounded in structure. Either elongated and rounded in structure like this. But there are some pits in its wall. You can see here pits in its wall. In elongated structure, there are some pits in its wall. Like this here also. There are some pits. You can see in the diagram, pits are present. What is the role of pits? Transportation of substances through this pit. You know very well that sclerenchyma are dead tissue. It is mainly for mechanical support. It is elongated, and when it is elongated, it is called fiber-like, fibrous. And when it is rounded, it is called rounded-like structure. Then it is called scleroid. Scleroids. Where it is present, it is mainly present in husk of coconut and all other parts like jute, etc. It is present, and its commercial use is very much. Now, when you will see scleroid, you will find that it is present in First one, seed coat. Seed coat. Second one, pulp of guava and pulp of guava and pears. It is present. Now, in next session, I will start protective tissue. Thank you.